Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Blue Podcast, and as you can see next to me, I've got resident Black and Blue show host Konzi alongside Dan and Henry. How are you guys doing?
Good, man.
Yeah,
we're good, man.
Great.
That's very good. We just recorded your first Black and Blue show, which obviously will be out by now.
Yeah, love it.
Good
It's
show,
absolutely
man.
brilliant. Hopefully, I'll make it back as many weeks as possible. But yeah, I'm looking to be a long term.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And Henry hasn't got a
ambition.
cap on.
That's true.
Yeah, because I sorted my trim out for the first time in a few months.
It does look good.
And
it
you
does
shaved,
look good.
and it looks good.
No, I
you didn't plan to shave.
No, the shave was an accident. I
But
usually shave
do you not
30.
think it looks better?
I accidentally put it on 3, and then by the time I realised it was too
But
late.
you realize there's some parts where you thought, fuck it, I'll keep it. There's some parts
He's got a sort under.
Pull it out. It's under the chin.
That's the issue. It's under the chin.
Wait, just
you
lift
didn't want to
up.
commit all the way.
Henry,
I'll
Henry,
keep
lift up.
this.
Why is there a gap just between?
Oh,
the
it's just
two?
it needs to grow. I've got some serum on it. It's fine.
Yeah, but
Get one of
that's
those.
why you need to
rollers.
shave
I've got
more.
one there.
Yeah. I need to use one of those for the side of my face.
Yeah.
I just don't want to grow hair.
Mate, it just comes to here. No, I didn't need it to come out like that.
But
yeah.
don't swear, like we talking about this before. It's better to shave it
Yeah,
continuously because then it grows back faster.
No, my barber said that the other day as well.
So my barber said that's a myth.
Really?
Yeah, my barber
My
told me
barber was
it's
okay. So basically,
some men
my
have just got the
brother's got a
genes and some
full-on
don't.
beard.
I mean, clearly, look at me and look at
Yeah.
you guys. I ain't doing any of that.
Yo, I mean, I wouldn't class this as a beard.
No,
a
but it's
goatee.
not
Goatee.
something.
I mean, it's a little something, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Well, like, my brother has a full beard, and I have like this part and this, but this part's starting to like come up now, and it's a bit annoying. I have to shave it, otherwise it looks stupid. But my barber's like, yeah, just keep shaving it, and it will start to grow because you already have it growing. Your skin is showing you that it can grow.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
gotta keep it aggravates the skin essentially.
Or if
Yeah,
that
but
was
that's what
the if,
Dumber Roll does. That's the
Yeah,
whole point
that's
of
what
rolling
Dumber Roll
it.
does as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
if that was the case, I'd have a full beard by now. I've shaving the side of my face almost, if not every day, every other
Yeah.
day for the last 6 years, bro.
Oh.
And it's
It's still the same.
It's
But maybe,
still
but maybe
abysmal.
you've never properly let it grow out then.
Exactly. That's what you do. You let it grow. You don't change
Yeah,
it.
so you gotta shave, and then it's like fishing. You pull a bit, you let it go a bit. Pull
maybe,
a bit, you let it
maybe
go
I
a
should
bit.
just leave my face right now and just see
See
how
what
long
happens.
see how long I can go and see what grows. Because
Yeah, bro, it's
I mean I do. Even right now, like I'm stubbly. Like it's
yeah, you
messy.
can feel like the. Can you
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah, bro, same.
It's messy,
100%,
but
yeah.
I should have had a shave today. But I was like, right,
But
let's
to be
be
fair,
quick.
but now I'm working for Jersey Bird and I'm on camera every day. I have to shave more.
Did you tell
You have
work
to.
for Jersey
Have to shave more.
Sorry.
Did you tell you work for Jersey Bird?
No, you didn't
I
tell me.
don't think he's mentioned it.
I don't
Oh,
think
and
I
then
I
and
didn't
he
know
was-
that.
he
You
went-
work for Jersey Bird.
Who went hysterical when you found out?
No, come on.
So pipe
To
down.
be fair, let's give the man his flowers. That is a
yeah,
huge
it's a-
gig.
it's a
Hey,
huge
Tom,
gig.
well
Yeah,
done,
fair
lad.
play.
Well done.
That is super sick.
Thank you guys.
The Jersey Bird.
This
You
thing is that
are-
there's no point me saying check out Jersey Bird because they're just so much bigger than us.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, do it anyway.
Do it
Give him a
anyway.
follow.
Check out
You are
Jersey
a big
Bird.
bird, mate. That's what you are. You're a huge bird. I tried it. No, fine. I really thought that would work. It didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on. Let's just move on.
All right, let's move on to Konzi. Obviously, back on the Blue Podcast. I think the first person now. How many is this? 4,
This would be my
This is the
3.
third.
Are we
blue.
including
don't
the
think-
Black and
I don't
Blue
think we include
podcast
that.
as
No,
being
it'll be
on?
3 Blue Podcasts.
Three
It'll be
Blue.
3 Blue podcasts.
Yeah.
Where I'm
Is
gonna
it
guess,
tied
yeah.
most, or how many is Pav?
He is
has?
the most, bro. I think.
Pav's done 2. He's now the
done
most.
two.
most-
Am I
you
the
are
most?
Yeah.
Yes, you are the most.
Come on! Yes, the
He's the guy,
boys!
bro.
Number
He's
one
number one.
guest.
Number 1 guest.
Love that.
But
How do you feel as number one?
yeah,
guest?
how's it-
Bro,
how's it
I'm
feel?
very, very honoured.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You
no.
got your own show now.
No,
Yeah.
check
Moving
me
in.
out. I'm
Taking
a
over.
actual
You're- yeah.
host on the show.
And you're like the WWE expert on that show as well. Like you're the one who knows
Yeah.
most. I'd say you and Liam. Liam knows
I mean,
quite a lot as well.
Liam might know a bit
Liam's a
more
Liam's,
than
a,
think so?
Liam's a bit of a neat. to be
Honestly,
fair.
Liam,
Liam's like Neeky Neek.
Liam, he knows his stuff. He's
Damn.
got the knowledge. Like, I'm a good fan, but
Yeah.
he knows dates
I
and
feel like-
times and
But that's the
locations.
thing. That's the thing I can't do. I can't do the date, time, location thing.
Mate.
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
You
that.
give me like these two fought. How was the match? I can give you. The fight was crazy.
Bro,
You know.
yeah.
All the time, like I'm the kind
Yeah.
of fan who'd be like, oh my god, I love that match between wrestler A and wrestler B. Oh, what WrestleMania was that? At?
That- yeah,
was
exactly.
it 32?
Yeah.
Was it 33? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he'll
all
just
for the
go,
time.
oh, that was 33.
Yeah, he'll know straight away. He'll know
But
straight
it's
away.
also
Dates
like
are
he knows UFC the same and he knows boxing the same.
Yeah.
And again, when you got a hobby, you got a hobby.
Yeah,
innit? Like,
exactly.
you stick
But
to
I mean,
it.
he's a
Right.
fighter.
If I asked you a question about who played for Chelsea in fucking 2002, I bet you'd know.
So
To be fair, I'd probably know.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I know.
because that's your
John
passion.
Terry was
right?
just coming through.
This is this guy's passion. He
Yeah, yeah,
knows
yeah.
that shit. So
True.
it's
That's
not to be
facts.
expected.
my
See,
passion's
I'm-
now kits, but
Yeah, see, I'm into too much
One
to
letter
be able
away
to
from-
know
yeah.
one thing like that. Like I know too much about Chelsea. I know too much about WWE.
Your brain can
Yeah.
only hold so much.
There's only so much
That's the
info
thing.
I could hold.
can't hold that much as well. Like, I watched UFC, I watched WWE when I was a kid, I watched Chelsea all my life as a kid.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to contain all three worlds in my head, bro.
I'm pretty good with like transfer history. Like if you said to me, like players that I know, like recent players, like if you said to me, like, oh, where did he play before? Like I'm pretty decent at
See, I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad when it comes to like
Yeah.
football transfers.
mate.
Again, we were talking about like that 3-2-1 game
Yes.
where you pick both of you will pick a team name. So
Yeah.
like Real Madrid and Man United, and the first one you got to jump in and say a player who's played for both.
Yeah,
I think
I'm better the other way
okay.
around.
I mean, it depends on the
Yeah.
teams, but I mean, like it gets when you're throwing up random teams like
Yeah.
like I don't know, like Feyenoord and Aston Villa, and you're sat there and you're like, well, is that even possible? Like,
No.
you're sat there like who's
Yeah.
played for these two
Yeah.
teams? Like, it's crazy. innit?
Feyenoord and Villa.
You picked
Should we do a quick?
Are we playing
Yeah,
this?
I know a couple.
Should we just play it?
Are we playing that
Yeah.
now? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang on,
explain-
hang on,
explain the
Again,
rules.
like I said, I'm
I'm
not.
thinking.
I'm awful.
So basically, we'll do me and you versus each other because we're on the same camera.
Oh
Makes it
fuck! I
easier.
can't think of anyone.
And then we'll do you two do against each other.
And then we
Little
can do
final.
a final.
Final.
No,
Again,
no,
I'm-
you don't do final. It's you go 3, 2, 1.
final.
Final.
No,
Final.
and then
Final.
the two
Ah,
winners
yeah,
come
yeah,
together
yeah.
for a final.
I got it.
You realize?
I got it.
Yeah, I messed this one up.
Yeah, I am
So
deaf.
semis and then a
I thought
final.
I heard final, and I was like, no, you're not supposed to.
No.
Anyway,
I mean, I'm coming out first.
best
but-
of 3.
No, we just got one.
One,
We just
one and
got
done. One and done.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Just go straight
I'm
up.
exposed now, bro.
All right,
Right,
so
who wants to go first? We go first.
we go first.
Yeah, go.
Right. Alright,
Three.
so tell me when you got a team, yeah?
I want to do.
We're not going wayward.
I don't wanna go too-
No, that's
like quite
Let's
regular.
go.
Sure, I got it.
Right, yeah.
Alright,
Because
ready?
if I start fucking Bray Wanderers, you're gonna fucking
Yeah,
lose.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking-
3, 2, 1.
City.
Everton.
Lescott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play for both?
Yeah.
John Stone.
there's
Son
no
of a
way!
John Stone.
No way! That's the first one I've ever won. I cannot believe that.
Oh mate,
I was
it's a
about to
fucking
say
shame.
Arteta, but I was like,
No.
That would have been. Yeah.
Also wrong. Like,
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like I went to say Arteta.
Is that
What stop?
player?
Brother, John
Lescott played for
Stones.
both
Yeah,
of
he
them,
did.
innit?
Yeah, he did.
Woo!
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Everton.
Well, hang on,
Wait.
VAR.
Did
VAR.
Lescott play for Everton?
VAR.
John Stones, if you're not.
Alright, yo, if I've embarrassed myself,
Wait,
man,
I
John
might have
Stones,
been.
if
We
not.
might be celebrating
Why
with you.
Wait, hang on.
I felt like that. It felt right.
I feel it feels right.
And then any producers?
Anyone know behind the camera? Did Jody and Lescott play for Everton?
And the drum roll.
VAR.
Goal.
Oh.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. 100%.
Damn.
Damn.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I was actually with him
Have
the
you got
other
a team?
day.
Have you got a team?
I know.
What happens if you say the same team?
That's a good
Then you
question.
just play a player.
You just run it
just
again.
whack it in.
Run it
You run
again.
it, run it
Oh,
again. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You
You got one?
Yeah, fuck it.
Ready?
Alright.
3, 2, 1. United.
Aston Villa.
Marcus Rashford.
That was him.
Oh!
No, that was
That was
him.
him. No.
I
You
think
said
that
it
was
first.
Dan. You got that.
I was like, how have you not got it straight away?
Second before.
I was literally like, how have you not got that straight away?
How are we here?
I don't know.
We made it, bro.
would've
We
thought
made
it,
it
mate?
out.
Who would've
Who
thought
would've
Me
it?
thought?
fucking embarrassed. I did all right because I was like right on
Yeah.
it. You fucking embarrassed yourself. Fucking hell.
To be fair, we had the VAR
He
chat,
went-
man. I didn't even
He
know that
went
was
easy
right.
too. He picked his own team.
Yeah.
I couldn't think
You
of it.
tried
I was,
to go
bro, the
easy by
stress.
picking your own
The
But I was like-
stress
I was
of
like-
having to pick a team.
I literally had Rashford instantly. I was
Yeah.
like, and then you guys took a time. I was like, I wish I had this one.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
it's
that's the
better.
case. Like, it's always easier
When
when you're
under
watching
pressure.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
someone
yeah.
who's- If it got the
Because
other
when
way
you're on the
around.
spot, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just said the teams and then we and the other way
Yeah,
around,
I
you
understand.
understand.
All right, I guess
Tom
the
Henry,
final.
you want to do a? Oh, you know,
Third
third
place
place.
player.
Yeah, go on. Let's do a
Third
final.
place
Third
player.
place. Third place.
Third place player.
Okay, I've got a team.
Got a team.
3, 2, 1.
Chelsea.
Brighton. Oh, Kukurea.
Oh, he's done it well there. Well done, bro.
Come on,
That's
I've
awful.
I've
There's a few
myself
players
as well.
with
I'll
that
take
one.
that.
That was Caicedo too.
Thing is,
there.
I've been diagnosed with slow processing, so I'm gonna just take
Ah,
Alright, we'll
it's fair enough. Fair
Get the
enough.
excuses in now.
Yeah, I should have got them in before.
Ooh,
All right,
damn.
the final.
You ready?
The final.
3. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
PSG.
Man United. Zlatan.
Zlatan.
Oh my god.
Boys.
Champion.
Boys.
Champion.
Oh my my God, boys, can we just
Fucking hell.
appreciate, right? I have zero ball knowledge. Zero ball knowledge, right? It's awful. If it's not Chelsea, I don't care.
Yeah,
I
fair.
can't believe I've just done in a bunch of football podcasters.
No. He's being cheeky here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
know.
not very good at the game.
yeah.
I've never won it.
Don't
Let's
do
play
that
it.
to
Let's
me,
play
boys.
it.
Don't do
That's
that.
the thing.
Fucking hell.
I've never played this game, bro. This is my
I'll take
first
it.
time.
I'll take it.
Neither,
That's
to
a
be
dub,
fair.
Oh,
man.
it's just too late for
This is getting
bro.
clipped up and put on
Yeah,
the
this is
Instagram.
definitely getting
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hint, social media guys. Let's get this.
Get this
Wow.
one. Yeah.
In terms of football, you say you don't got very much ball knowledge, but you've been to a few games lately.
Yeah, I've been
Been to a few
busy.
big ones as well.
Yeah.
A few huge games.
Do you want to give us a little tease of what they might have been?
I mean, you start chronologically.
Absolutely.
I mean, I took a nice little 8-hour flight over to Qatar for a football match.
Mm-hmm.
That was very, very enjoyable. For you guys at home, you don't know, it's Match for Hope I'm talking about.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, I was over there in when was that now? It was
A while ago now.
February.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
It was weird because I never
the
really,
missus
I
was
didn't get
not
much
happy.
coverage of it. Until I saw it happening. I saw like kind of stuff on TikTok afterwards, but I didn't know it was happening until it happened.
I knew
I
a
didn't see
bit
much
about it.
about
I follow Speed quite a bit, so I knew he was
Can't
involved
lie.
in that.
Can't lie, Ginge got done dirty by the pros a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought
You reckon?
he played well. Don't
I
get me wrong.
thought he had a solid game.
I think
yeah.
Ginge had a decent game.
So I said
Remind
to
me
him
of
after
the
the
old one.
game.
Which was the one where Drogba just?
Oh, that was last
That was
year.
last year.
Drogba didn't play this year.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken.
Thank God.
Drogba was cooking.
Ginge
though.
was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you saw Drogba.
Well,
there,
I was
bro.
heartbroken, right? Because obviously last year it was Drogba played, and I think Eden Hazard played as well.
Yeah,
And this year there was not one Chelsea
Yeah.
legend there playing, and I was
That's a
heartbroken.
shame,
I was going to bring a Chelsea shirt over to
Yeah.
get signed and everything. I should have brought a Barca one over because I
Who-
did.
who
I
was-
met Iniesta.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
What
crazy.
a
man.
man!
That's better.
What a
Who
man!
do you
fucking-
think was the most impressive like legend you could say out there that you still think, oh, if he played in a league right now, he'd still do okay?
Hazard, surely.
Like,
What,
not
like-
from ones you saw.
From
yeah.
on the pitch, like
Yeah.
actual playing.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Thierry Henry,
Thierry.
Oh, yeah.
unreal. That man has still got a dirty touch. That man can still run down the wing. There's nothing he can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still got it, and he's still absolutely unreal.
Did you guys see that claim that Speed said that in his prime he'd still be faster than like Thierry Henry?
What prime?
Yeah,
Thierry
so yeah,
Henry?
that's
Like,
what the clip.
just based on speed.
They-
not
yeah,
about-
I believe that.
I think that's true. I think
I
Henry
believe
would be
that.
faster.
I can't
No,
lie.
Henry would
I've
be
seen him
faster.
race in person, and
But Henry's
speed
is quick, right?
is
No.
impressively fast.
Henry was faster than Mbappe is right now. Facts.
No, not Mbappe. Speed, bro.
No, I'm telling you, Henry is faster than Mbappe is right now, and I don't think speed. Henry's faster than Mbappe. I don't think speed's faster than Mbappe right now.
I think speed. It depends on the distance.
Like,
If
they're
you're
just
talking-
racing,
If
like-
you're talking a 100-meter sprint, no, Mbappe wins.
40-yard
If you're
dash,
talking a
like
40-yard
40-yard
dash, speed wins every day. When it comes to, again, we had the joke about this actually. He should change his name from I Am Speed to I Am Acceleration. He's not fast. He's just got
I
great
show
acceleration.
acceleration.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Like his acceleration is unreal and it's
Yeah.
it's unmatched. I
He-
mean,
he raced Noah Lyles, didn't he?
Mate,
Yeah,
But
he
look,
was
you-
like,
you-
he
you
I
didn't
didn't
tell
know
by
that.
much.
You can tell
bro.
Noah. You can tell Noah wasn't trying.
Oh no,
He wasn't 100% trying, but it was close.
Man, but I Show Speed is like the most aerodynamic human being on the fucking planet, though. Bro, there's nothing of him. He's the skinniest
He's
fucker.
unreal,
Of course,
though.
he's fucking.
Oh,
quick.
he
he's-
is fast.
There's no resistance. He's like a,
Henry
like a
calling Speed
You
a
know
skinny
what?
fucker.
He's got-
I can't imagine that ever happening.
he's got hidden strength as well. The
No, but I
guy's
think
very
he-
strong.
I
Oh,
think
is he
he
actually?
He's
he
very
looks flip.
strong.
No, but have you
Yeah,
seen
bro,
his
he's
like,
like-
He's
photo?
athletic.
Have you seen his photo of like now compared to like 2 years ago? He's got
he's
bigger,
big,
bro.
big,
He's
bro.
bigger
He's
now.
big.
He's not
But
so
the strength
skinny
he's
anymore.
got, I believe it was Foot Crunch. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys know him. He's like a FIFA / like IRL.
I thought it was like a
football
disease or something. He's like Speed's
It
got
sounds
foot
really-
crunch.
no,
you know?
crunch. No. YouTube called Foot
It
Crunch.
sounds familiar.
FUT
that.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was going around doing grip strength tests in Qatar.
Oh,
I think he's got check him out on
Yeah.
Instagram. I think the video's out there. But I think Speed did quite well. I mean, like I think Phantom won with like maybe 60 kg grip.
Phantom, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
obviously he's a big guy, but I
Yeah.
think Speed got like 52 or
I
something
saw
like that.
KSI do one of these
I
as
feel
well.
sorry
yeah.
for
So
that
that
guy.
was
Fucking
Reeves'
hell.
video.
That was Reeves'
Yeah.
video,
And
yeah.
Italian batch.
That
Did he
was
get like
insane.
70?
You know what?
70?
Can
Yeah.
I let you? I'll let you in with a little something. Obviously, I shoot for Danny Aaron's, and
Slide that one in there.
yeah, I slide that in there.
Yeah.
And
Jersey Bird, Danny Evans. Like,
Yeah.
Reeves walked in the room to film that video as we were filming bits and bobs, and he just was like, it was a video. The video with Taze, they did like cereal eating
Yeah.
and whatnot.
yeah.
And Reeves came in, he was like, "Oh, we filmed this grip strength video," and I was like, "That sounds like a fire idea, genius.
Yeah.
We should have come up with that."
Yeah.
And I think Danny beat Italian batch the first time round.
But it was practice, wasn't it?
But yeah, basically he ran a practice, and I think he got like 65 kg, and like even Reeves was like, "Bro, you've beaten me." And Reeves is a big guy.
Yeah.
Reeves was
And then he did it again, and he got like 48, and he was like, he was so disappointed. But well, I didn't do too bad. I think I got 45. Obviously, I weren't in the video, but
No.
Do you think there's a technique to this thing though? Like part of it
Yes,
is strength,
there will
but part
be.
of it is
I think
technique.
there
there will be.
I think it was my hands weren't big enough for the grip thing.
Right.
I was struggling to like really grip round it. If it was a smaller object, I'd think I'd be able to get another 10 kg on that. But where I didn't have a proper grip on it,
I just want to say congratulations, boys. Not a single one of us has made a dirty joke about this, and I'm proud of us for that.
We're trying hard.
No,
we've done a good job.
You were thinking about it because you started giggling on the side there.
Constantly.
waiting for
The
the
moment he
pause
says
comment.
the moment he said grab it better, he's like on the side, like what the fuck?
The camera picked up the hand movement.
Yeah.
Fucking
Someone's gonna edit.
Yeah, but how big was
Someone's gonna edit
how
that
big
one
was
day.
it? Like a
Edit that.
ball you squeeze, or like one of those like?
No, it's like
No, just put it in your hand, bro.
Oh.
Just the way your hand movements.
no, it's almost
Fucking
like
mad.
I don't know, like imagine like a shopping bag
okay,
handle.
one of those ones.
And then
okay.
like you squeeze, you
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
your
yeah.
fingers around and you sort of
It's a
squeeze
great,
inwards.
great
Yeah.
way to put it. Actually, the shopping handle.
Yeah, sort of like you'd pick up a shopping
Yeah,
bag.
exactly. Like
that.
you know when you get like if you ever get like delivered groceries, they get those boxes or those crates
like that, exactly like
Yeah.
that. But you squeeze it. Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of you've got a lot of
Yeah.
strength into it. Your forearms can feel it after.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Henry breathe.
We got to get one. We
Oh, we
get
should
one
do
for the
that
Blue
TikTok. We'll do
podcast.
a
Especially
TikTok.
with the
We'll
black
do
and
TikTok
blue
on
as
it,
well.
yeah.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
we got to get
Get
one.
hands on one.
If that one,
Strength.
if Liam wins that, I'm not surprised. But if he doesn't win it, to be fair, Jake's been to the gym a lot lately, so I think he'll have some decent grip strength. And
Blue
he
podcast,
There's- there's some
Blue
boys with
podcast,
some
bench,
good
dead,
grip strength.
squat.
Yeah.
I think he's got a lot of.
I think the most,
strength
the
in
one
it.
I
He's
could
got
do.
100
The thing about Tom
Yeah,
is
I
he's
know
got
you're
a
a
lot
big
of
man.
practice gripping, so I think he'll be absolutely
Alright, now
No.
it's been flipped. Now it's
No,
been
yeah,
flipped.
no,
This
this
is
has changed
fucking-
it. now.
We're in
okay.
this section of the
So-
podcast now.
He's got a
So
lot
tell
of
me now,
practice.
tell me more. What does he grip?
What gripping?
What
bro?
exactly does he? Is he
What's his experience?
Yeah, give us,
Give us the stats.
yeah, give us
Yeah.
the stats.
I'm
man.
just saying, how long has it been? When did Ella leave? Fucking, how long has it been?
I still think I probably shagged more than you in the last year,
Definitely not. Definitely not.
and my missus has been away for 5 months. So pipe down, little boy.
We're gonna get into this on the
I've had plenty
podcast.
of
Yeah.
practice, thank
The
you.
public are getting involved in this.
I mean, I guess
Let's not. No, I took it too far. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you did.
Let's just move on.
Oh, she
Where
didn't
we're
text me
at
back
now.
after 4 weeks. Anyway, we know the context for that, but we won't say anything.
Let's not. No.
We're not getting into that one. We're gonna leave that one out.
Let's move on. To
But yeah, as I was
Fuck's
saying, boys,
sake.
Qatar was amazing.
I bet.
Insane.
I
Like the
wanna go
people over there
somewhere.
are beautiful.
Yeah, how was
Yeah.
it like? Was it like not royal treatment, but like was it you guys? How you feel the hospitality was?
Bro,
there?
bro,
Like,
it
insane.
honestly like second to no one.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
Qataris do it better than anyone else on
Yeah.
the planet. I mean, even Qatar Airways, the flights over there. I weren't even. I was in an economy flight,
Yeah.
nothing fancy. Even that, I would take an economy flight on Qatar Airways over business class on any other airway.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think I've
Brilliant.
experienced Emirates and Etihad recently. I came back with Etihad, both really good.
Yeah.
I think both really good. Both are very similar, I guess. I think with Qatar Airways.
Yeah,
But
you
it's
just don't even have to ask for
yeah,
anything. Like
the
everything's
hospitality
just
is
given
amazing.
to you there. And
Yeah.
then like again, headphones are on the seat.
Amazing.
You got water on the seat already for you,
Mhm.
blankets, pillows.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can you lie back a bit, or
Yeah, I mean,
And you
there's-
can move the seat back
Yeah,
a bit.
the seat reclines. I mean,
Okay.
it's not.
it's not
like-
EasyJet?
But I will
Yeah,
say.
no
the-
easy, bro.
The
No
Etihad,
easy.
the Etihad one I found quite decent leg room. 'Cause I got on Singapore Airlines as well, where they've dropped off a lot in terms of like their airline status. Like you know how there's always like the top 5.
Yeah,
airlines?
yeah. It's like
Singapore's
a
always like 1 to 5. I think now it's 5th or 4th for the first time.
Oh.
New Zealand is number 1 in the world right now.
Oh,
really.
Yeah, I was surprised
Might
as
have
well.
to
Wait, but
might
that's a
have to go
long
down
ass
there.
trip.
But
though.
I
That's
guess
gonna
like
be
the only
fucking
people who
pricey.
can like give like reputable sources from that are people from New Zealand, because who really goes to New Zealand that often? I assume on using that airline that much.
Yeah, it's not a big.
So a lot of them
tourist
might be
spot.
New Zealanders who take that airline. So, but I mean, I've never taken it, so I don't know.
You
But I think Etihad, Qatar, and Emirates were all in that region. Of the
I mean,
top
it was the
5.
flight back that did it for me and really sold it. Because on the way there, it was busy. I was told there was Starlink on Qatar Airways, and the flight there didn't have Starlink, so there was no Wi-Fi.
Right.
So I was on their free plane
I thought you were
Wi-Fi.
talking about
The free
something else
plane
there for a
Wi-Fi,
second.
the one that you can only like text on.
Yeah,
message,
Or then
right?
it's like £10 to get
Yeah,
internet.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, they are
A
fucking
gigabyte.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And on the way back, it was Starlink. So Starlink was set up on the plane, so free Wi-Fi the whole way home.
That's sick.
And
Damn.
not just that, I had the whole 4 seats in that row to myself. It was like it was a 1 a.m. flight. So we're talking, we took off
That's
at 1
so
a.m. We
good.
didn't land in London until 7, 8 o'clock in
Bro,
the morning.
That's literally the exact same
Bro.
flight I took when I came from like
Laying down.
Mate,
the
I-
whole
I've
time.
got that beat, though.
Abu Dhabi.
Came back from the Algarve. It was like probably like mid-afternoon. Like it's probably like a busy time. The whole plane was nearly empty. I had an entire row to myself, and there was rows behind me that was empty as well.
Yeah,
I
same
was like,
with this flight.
just
It was,
fucking, like,
I
put
could have
my feet
laid
up.
anywhere.
Exactly.
Like, I remember we got to check in, and the woman was like, "Oh, did you want to change your seat because you're sat in the middle?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, like give me a window seat or an aisle seat where I've got a bit more leg room." And then she was like, "Oh wait, actually, hold up. There's no one sat next to you
That's
at all,
so
so
good.
you might as
Oh,
well take
nice.
the whole row." I was like,
Yeah,
"Yep, I'll be
that's-
sleeping on that
Yeah.
plane, literally curled up
Right.
like a baby."
Hang on,
bro.
That's
this is
so
the question,
good.
right? Do you take an entire row, or in the middle of the plane economy, or do you take like what's it called? Not business. What's the really fancy one?
Premium
Economy
economy.
Plus.
No, the
First
really-
class.
First class, or do you take one first class seat?
Yeah, one
One
first
first
class
class
seat.
seat.
bro.
Mad.
Bro, what the
I
hell?
get a shower.
You
with
can at
that.
least you can lay down
Yeah, bro.
properly as
I
well.
get half an hour shower privileges on that.
Yeah,
Do you
true.
actually?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
do.
shower in
You
the
don't?
sky.
What? The stewardess showers you too.
I know that's bullshit.
Hey, he was
Fuck
gonna,
off.
he was
you
gonna
was about to
purchase
get-
it. He's gonna get his
you
phone
was
out
about
and buy one now and need that.
Nah.
Watch his
Have you
own
ever?
business
Have you guys
class.
ever flown over the Indian Ocean?
No.
I've been to India.
possibly, I don't
don't
really-
know if I've flown
Okay,
over the
because
Indian
I've
don't
always
even
found
remember.
this. Whenever I've flown from Singapore, Indonesia, back to Europe or to Middle East area, I always find problem with the Wi-Fi. It's always over the Indian Ocean, and I do not know why. And on Singapore Airlines one time, I searched on their like system info stuff about the Wi-Fi, and there's a region which is just in that Indian Ocean area where Wi-Fi will never work there for some reason. And
That's
I do not know
crazy.
that. I've never gone to
military
research
base.
Maybe.
Was that?
It's-
Military base,
yeah.
maybe.
It might be military base.
It's got-
It's
it's
also
some-
the same.
some
it's
sort of
also the same
geographical
region
reason.
where the
What's
Bermuda
that
Triangle
thing?
is.
Is it like the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, that's where that is, like near the Indian Ocean.
Brother, there's
Maybe.
something.
But it's
fucking
all the way
mythical going on
until
there.
we pass India, more or less. Then the Wi-Fi kind of starts working again.
And again, you've got a deep like 70% of this planet is water,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly.
So like,
Yeah.
you look at how much land mass there is, and you're like, well, there's a lot to explore.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine the sea when you can't even walk on it.
Haven't-
Like,
Wasn't there like
how
a
many
thing
percent
like
of the
we'd
world
s-
have we actually?
Wasn't there a thing that we've seen more like further into space and explored more
Yeah,
of
than
space
they
have the
Oh,
sea,
than they
yeah,
have the
yeah.
sea?
I think it was something like, I think they predict like
Yeah.
20% of the sea's been discovered or something like that.
mad.
Like it's like ridiculous.
There's
That's
something
crazy.
mental. You know all this like shark films, like all the ones with like a
There's a
massive
reason
fucking
why they're
shark.
so big.
goes back.
Megalodons and
Yeah,
shit like
100%
that,
there is
yeah.
at least one.
Crazy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, they're not extinct. Definitely not.
Yeah, we've just charted over 26% of the
There we
world's
go.
underwater terrain.
So just over a quarter.
crazy.
That's
Mate, the
insane.
pressure is mad.
But the pressure is that's the big thing. I mean,
Yeah.
the pressure of it, and it's just Seabed 2030 is the initiative to working to map the ocean floor. They want to map the whole ocean
They'll
floor.
At the ocean floor, just find a Cthulhu down there.
Bro, I mean, that's the thing though.
Oh,
How
shit.
many like
What if there's a world down there,
Godzilla
bro?
just down there.
so I can't remember
Sounds like a
what
good
the. Oh, actually, I
Namor?
do remember.
Oh shit.
So my girlfriend did her ancestry results on that 23andMe,
Oh shit!
and
Nice.
she found out that she's from a small little city in India called Kambat.
No way.
But when you do your research, Kambat doesn't exist anymore. It's an underwater city now.
What's it called? It starts with K.
I think it's
Kambat.
KAMBHAT.
Kambat. Okay.
But like it was,
Oh, yes,
she
yeah.
wasn't from the city of Kambat because I think they've now moved it inland a bit.
Right.
But she
Mm-hmm.
was from the Gulf of Kambat,
Which is in the underwater.
which is now it's now called the Gulf of Kambat because it was a city of Kambat
Right.
and it's now
That's
all
kinda crazy.
underwater.
Underneath
That's
the
nuts.
water.
So it's like even down to that, like you look at the amount of landmass that's been lost to water, and
Yeah,
why the
yeah.
planet's got so much, and it's like,
Atlantis is a big
Yeah.
thing.
exactly.
Atlantis.
It's
bro.
the real life was it Calatan?
Calatan. Yeah.
Yeah, from the Namor.
Namor's family.
Black Panther.
And then you've got all like the rumors of like ancient Greece, and you've got stuff like the Colossus of Rhodes that was a giant. It was like a
Yeah.
massive
Yeah.
100-foot statue, completely disappeared. Where did it go? Did it fall in the water? Is it under?
Exactly.
Is it under the sea?
Was it even
But
a
that's the
statue?
thing.
Yeah.
Where
Was it stolen?
all these like
Where would you
different
fucking,
like
if you stole a 100-foot statue, where the fuck would you keep it?
underwater,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
where
Yeah.
Well,
75%
again,
has
Os-
not been searched.
Ottoman Empire.
Or it
You
was,
don't have to put it up.
years
or it was an
stealing it.
actual giant, not a statue.
Yeah.
He's just got up and walked off.
He's just like, sod this.
Just,
and walking off.
I'm not protecting roads no more. I'm going home. I've had enough of this
It's
stuff.
not about like there's ancient Egyptian kind of stories. There's ancient Greece. There's ancient Romans. There's the Norse gods as well. Like, some part of it must be like kind of true. Like maybe it was an actual being, but what he did, or like maybe coincidences that happened. That kind
also, if it's gone missing, how the fuck do we know it's real? Like, where's the proof that it's real?
There's a lot of scriptures in it.
Yeah.
Like when more than one source mentions something in history,
It could be bullshit.
But it's like dragons.
Again, it could be, but again,
how are dragons popping up in China at the same time they're popping up in English culture?
You know,
at the same time.
It's just a bit weird.
You know,
it's one of those things where
it probably isn't true.
Spread of,
but it's very strange to have the same stories being told in different areas. It's like how Jesus is in is like the Islam culture.
Jesus he's in the Quran.
He's in the Quran because he's the servant of.
Because there is a thing of truth to it.
Like
It's probably just misinformation. It's Chinese whispers, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a lie that's been spread enough.
Like you look at the time that some of these, especially like when you look at some of these like the British medieval culture and stuff like that, and they talk about dragons and that. You got to think some of these people were very seriously mentally ill back then. They weren't doctors,
and they were probably
they weren't an optician.
Imagine
if I was short-sighted. How do I know what I've seen over there if there's no opticians back in the day?
And the thing is also like they had seers back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
Who are like the mystic people who like give you like their fortunes or like this is gonna happen and it suddenly happens. But a lot of the times is that like coincidence or like do they know like, oh, this guy's already sick, he's
Could
gonna die
just be an
soon
educated
anyway.
guess.
That's what I mean. Like, this guy's old, he's gonna die soon anyway.
Some guys like, I want to be famous. That's a big lizard. There we go. We're gonna call that a dragon.
But it's the same with like the Kraken.
Yeah.
That's just
Big
a giant
fish.
squid.
Was it even a giant squid, or was it just the squid that was exaggerated on size? Again, like you know the way we exaggerate over spiders.
Have you seen?
How many times have you done that where there's been a spider in your room about that big, and you've gone running out to your missus or your mom going, "Oh shit, there's a spider in the room. It's about that big. It's the size of my head." And it's like, come on, lad.
Or you throw it onto the masculinity side of it, is like PK did in Inside. Exaggerated the truth about how much money he was offered.
Yeah.
Just say, oh yeah, just killed a massive spider,
Just
bro.
killed a massive huge spider.
Exactly.
Or like we've got a huge statue in the middle of these roads. It's 100 feet. It's probably about that big.
That's so true. That's actually so funny. But let's move on to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do we get onto that topic? Fucking.
That's what podcasts are for,
I
bro.
know, bro. It's just
What a tangent.
just yapping.
It's going on, yeah.
But I want to ask you about the Sidemen charity match. How was that? 90,000 people.
That was crazy.
That seemed insane.
Yeah, that was a very busy day. I mean, I was shooting for Joe Weller that day.
Were you?
So it was Joe Weller who asked me to come out to that
because you
game.
got a very good certain shot of a certain celebration.
To be fair, I got a couple, but yeah, I know the one you're talking about was the big WWE celebration with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is one of my proudest pieces of work. And I so almost missed that shot.
Nah, what happened?
So no one explained to me that this was going to go down. They had filmed the Impulsive podcast well before the charity match. Yeah. No one decided to tell me, keep an eye out for when Joe scores because there's going to be a celebration.
Yeah.
It was just, take some photos for me, lad. And when it happened, I was using my shorter lens because I wanted to get a couple of wide shots. And obviously Wembley's massive. Like even from the edge of the pitch to the corner flag, you're looking at 10, 15 foot.
Yeah.
And literally the second I saw Logan come running over and grab him, I was able to, obviously I've got a giant 600mm lens on like a monopod. And I've had to I pretty much just chucked my other camera down and had to grab that one. And I've literally been able to hit it. And it was the first shot I hit. The first time I pressed the shutter, I hit that shot. And I was like, thank God. If I had missed that shot, I would have cried. I was right there in front of it as well.
You were right in front of it as well.
Right in front of me.
Jeez.
Like, yeah, I couldn't have missed it, basically.
Yeah.
So I was so glad I was able to pull that trigger just in time because I would have cried.
Are there any other moments since you're doing photography that like you feel like that you missed a moment or one of the other proud moments you could say like, oh, when I got this photo, like, yeah, that was good?
See, I don't about missed moments. I'm not sure because I try and forget about them. Because otherwise, I'm one of those guys who would just sit there and I would just dwell on it. So I try to forget about them. So I mean, off the top of my head, no, I can't think of any missed moments. But when it comes to like moments
You
that
don't miss.
I try
You
not
don't
to.
miss.
I
You
try
don't
not
miss.
to. Gonzi don't miss. But yeah, when it comes to like, honestly, there's a few photos where I've been like, they're the ones. Like a lot of the ones I took in Qatar, there was one of Thierry Henry I got that I absolutely love. And there was one of Pirlo as well. And honestly, I almost cried. I could feel myself welling up when I saw that photo through the camera. I was like, that's what I've worked all of these years for, is that photo with Pirlo.
Yeah.
Would you be interested to do like any kind of nature photography? You know how like it takes like days sometimes to get that one shot.
Yeah, I mean,
Like if it was like in the safari in like Africa or something like this. Like
if it was something like someone had covered me to go out there, 100%.
you're out there with
Obviously
David
getting paid.
Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're there with
100%.
David Attenborough,
100%.
narrating as you film next.
Yeah,
I
million.
guess, I guess the question is like, what's cooler, like being doing football based stuff or the photography side of it? Which is more important of those two things?
I'm gonna turn around and say neither. It's the people.
Right.
It's not what you're shooting. It's not why you're shooting. It's the people you shoot and the people you get to talk to. It's insane. I mean, I've met so many people. I'm so grateful for the people I've met. I mean, I shouldn't be here right now. I picked up a camera during lockdown and just started taking photos of skateboarders. And now I'm shooting for guys like Joe Weller, AngryGinge, Danny Aarons, and it's like it blows my mind that I'm able to sit here and tell these stories.
Yeah.
But it's definitely 100%. Even the people behind the scenes, some of the most amazing people I've met are cameramen. One example, John from the Sidemen, John Mason.
I know.
Absolute legend. I love that man to bits. He's taught me so much. He's honestly, like, when I give him a message, he's always, every time I see him, the guy's always positive vibes. He's got his life sorted out and he likes to give advice. Another lad is both of AngryGinge's cameramen, Chazza and Lewis are both legendary lads as well. Like, couldn't be nicer. Like, they're good men.
Yeah.
Guys who work behind the scene in YouTube are amazing people. There's not one cameraman I've had an issue with.
Yeah. I think cameramen sometimes I think they can be almost underrated.
Definitely.
Oh,
In
100%.
I worked in the film industry in Singapore, so I was helping with like production, and I didn't do any directing, but I knew the director and stuff. And a lot of times whenever I spoke to the cameraman, like the main cameraman, he has his own team, right, his own crew with the sound people and everything. Whenever I spoke to him, besides the director who knows what he wants, the cameraman is the only other person there that can tell me what would be the best for this scene.
Yeah.
Because he knows based on framing, he knows, you know, the general how it works. Usually it depends on different sets, different directors, but he already knows the set idea of what this director wants to do based on previous history. Whatever, he already knows what scenes, what sets. He's already there. He arrives in scene. He's looking at it. He's like, okay, this is probably where the director's gonna shoot here. I'm already gonna set up here. I'm not gonna wait for him to tell me. You know,
I mean,
they get it all sorted before.
You've got to be like that, and a lot of cameramen have come from, like I do. Again, you'll see me on a set. I am a one-man production. You'll go on sets for TV and film, and there's 500 people working on the set.
Yeah.
No matter what set I go on, I am the only guy there, and I love working on my own. I do the sound by myself. I do colors by myself. I do lighting by myself. So a lot of cameramen have started off from where I am.
Yeah.
And now that they're with a bigger company and getting a nicer wage, it's just a lot of, well, I know what I'd need to do in this situation because this is what I'd do.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, the cameraman's like, yep, that's it. That's exactly what I need from you.
Yeah, yeah.
We should get a cameraman. You're selling them. You're selling cameramen to me. We should have a camera. We're kind of growing as a company. we do currently have a cameraman shooting us at the moment. But one off. Maybe we should.
There's got to be something
you gonna pay him?
sort out. It's coming out of Henry's pocket.
Because that's why we haven't got a graphic designer at the moment. Because like the thing is, when it comes to like cameramen, graphic designers, that
that's
kind
an
of
awful
stuff,
one.
you like. Because they've done a lot of work to get to where they are, they ain't gonna work for free.
Yeah,
no, exactly. And it's a lot of again, like I charge what I charge for shoots because I know what my worth's my work's worth.
Yeah.
And I've been in situations where I've been in enough situations where my work hasn't been paid for.
Yeah.
And it's you can't live like that.
You do videography as well for the influencers, or do you just do?
He's working at United at the moment.
Which do you prefer?
Yes.
Videography or photography? Like, just taking photos or trying to
Mate,
capture the moment.
You can't say this.
No, I can definitely.
You know?
I can definitely. I mean, photography, I enjoy more because it might be a lazy answer, but it's easier.
Yeah.
It's a lot less stressful, and I'm just looking at one still at a time. Where when you look at videography, you're looking at 60 stills a second. That's how it is. That's what videography is. That's what video is. It's a bunch of photos put in a sequence that makes a video.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at it, it's 60 photos in a second. And then you're not just looking at that, you're looking at audio, you're looking at lighting, and it's long. But video pays more.
Right.
So it's one of those, I'd rather get booked for a photography shoot because I know it's going to... If I had a photography shoot lined up every day, I'd be a happy man.
Yeah.
If I had a videography shoot lined up every day, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Okay,
For sure.
My back would be finished.
What would be your choice? One videography shoot a week or one photography shoot a day?
One photography shoot a day.
Yeah.
Makes
I
more
thought you
sense.
might say that.
It's
Yeah.
easier
probably gonna earn
work
more
for
money as
money.
well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
money to work ratio makes more sense there.
But I feel like the thing about photos, like when you're able to capture a moment in a still image,
there's just something different about it.
And it's like the people who were there will all know that feeling of that moment.
Yeah.
But
100%.
and you can, as someone who was there, you can look back at that photo and be like, yeah, like I remember the emotion involved with that photo.
So I mean, it's a lot easier to like judge your work on videos, and you can look at analytics and stuff like that. Whereas photos, it's a lot harder unless you're selling prints, which
it's
isn't something
more
I've done.
it's more art when it comes to photos, isn't it? Like
It's
it's
more
to the eye
yeah.
of the beholder.
100%.
Whatever people think.
And it's a lot less. It's not so manufactured as well. Like everyone wants the same video, everyone wants the same quality, the same style.
Yeah.
No one wants the
That's
same
true.
quality photo.
That's true.
There's so many different styles of photo. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing with art. Like even something that me and you might go in a video, you might go, "Oh, the lighting shit." In a photo, that might just be the style.
Yeah.
That's just the kind of photo that it is. Like there's no necessarily set standard.
Whereas with video, there's like a standard.
Yeah.
There is a
standard.
set.
It needs to be
high quality video footage, such as the video footage from the Blue Podcast Network that we produce 7 days a week on lots of shows. So
Well, speaking of standards, actually, how obviously Cristiano Ronaldo has set the standard for a good sue. How
for
loud
God's
was
sake.
the sue when Speed did it?
At Wembley, that was
Do you think
insane.
it's potentially a louder sue than Ronaldo's ever received in his footballing career?
I mean,
I think it could be.
Absolutely.
You know?
my question would be: has Ronaldo ever sued in front of 90,000 people?
Yes.
Probably.
I mean, what
His
stadium would he
return
have done that?
when he scored in his return against Newcastle at Old
champion-
Trafford, the sue was like you hear
But
heard it through Scott.
that's not 90,000.
He
That
definitely
was
played at Wembley.
70
though.
something.
That's honestly,
Okay,
it was 15,000 more people.
Wait, but
He's
that
definitely played at
sue
Wembley, though.
Yeah,
was
but
the
has he
loudest
scored
I've ever heard.
and sued at Wembley. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Has there been a
what,
challenge?
there's not a lot of stadiums in the world who's got
FA
a
Cup.
90,000
Yeah,
capacity.
and I also think
or
like
more.
Hang on.
when Speed scored it, right? Everyone knew what he's gonna
90,000.
do. They're ready to sue
90,000
him, you know?
people. I mean, I don't know if that's ever been done. I
So
don't think-
would your answer be at the moment that Speed has probably got a louder sue than
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo
100%.
has? And I think
no.
that's true.
Even
I kinda-
though there's less people, the one
Did
against
you know-
Newcastle was
little fun
huge.
fact: Ronaldo's first ever sue was against Chelsea in 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's.
But
too
do you know
recent.
what's this? I think a good telling point about this. All the stuff that comes up first is about Speed sue, not Ronaldo sue.
There we
You
go.
Google it. That's crazy.
Bro,
And you know,
He's big time. He
talking
is
of
so,
sues, actually, I mean, did you guys see the hate Joe Weller got
He
for
got suing, yeah.
Oh,
That-
yeah,
that's
yeah,
bullshit.
No, it's
That
bullshit. Yeah, 100%.
pisses me off
Mate,
to the
he's the
max.
OG.
He was doing Ronaldo chops and hyping Ronaldo
Yeah.
and Balotelli and all of those guys
Yeah.
before Speed was even born.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
want to
true.
hear it.
That's
No,
fast.
he
Speed
was, he
needs to
was.
humble himself. He might be the biggest creator on the planet right now, but
Yeah.
he does need to humble himself and realize that Joe Weller. Again, I'll say this again. I'm not a Joe Weller stan. I'm not like, oh my god, he's the greatest person on the planet.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy. He's a great guy. But he is the original to do a lot of things when it comes to YouTube. Again,
He's
misfits
one of
boxing.
the
For me,
main
he is
OGs.
one of the OGs
Yeah.
of YouTube, bro. Like,
Even when
he
it comes
is.
to his reaction
Was
videos.
when did he go to Madrid? I forget when did he go to
Internet
Madrid?
Unreal.
who?
Because there was
Yeah, I know.
United versus Barcelona in 2010 was at Wembley.
Yeah, but he didn't start suing until 2013.
Yeah, no, okay. cool.
So, yeah, no.
I'm just looking at all the Wembley. All the Wembley finals have been Bayern v Dortmund and Real Madrid v.
Because that's
v
what I was saying. He
Dortmund.
wasn't really Sue wasn't a thing at United.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Not until the
Only when he
second time.
came back.
But then when he came back, the first Sue, the one against Newcastle, was fucking you. I heard it through the sky, and I'm like, fuck me, that's
Yeah, I bet it would be.
I think
But
partly
I heard it
I think-
through.
Yeah,
I heard it
you-
through the YouTube.
You probably heard it through
But
the
partly
YouTube
as well
stream.
because
as
United
well.
were absolutely shit, right? So they needed to win a game for once in a while. So it's like when they did,
that
if
point-
anyone scored, they would have
At that point, we finished second behind the cheaters, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was at the peak of his powers. So actually, no, at that point we were pretty.
I-
his
I
power.
really like that TikToker who's refused to cut his hair until United win
Oh,
5
yeah.
games.
Yes.
He is doing God's work.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
so true.
That is what we need
Yeah.
to
It
see.
You
is.
should join
You
him in
should
that
do
role.
it.
I'm good, you know.
What?
Fucking-
You don't think it's
are-
gonna be anytime
yeah.
soon?
How long do you think your hair would get before that you were able to cut it?
fucking-
Longer than Cotton?
Damn it.
length.
Yeah.
What is it?
He
What's
also,
the
he also,
Rapunzel,
he also
bro.
wants to get a missus at some point.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, what is
Imagine
that
Henry
challenge?
with long hair.
Bro, nah.
It'd be a good looking.
I
guy.
think you'd be alright.
Yeah.
He look like
I
Prince
like long hair,
Charming.
man.
But it
Yeah.
depends how long it's
Yeah,
going.
that's
like,
Yeah,
isn't
bro.
it? Let's work on angles. What's the photographer's nuts?
Yeah, go on, yeah, post to the camera, bro.
I already have.
Do that. Do like.
I have already. Yeah.
He's already
I will.
been giving side eyes to the cameraman, bro.
I'm enjoying having
Wink at the
this guy.
camera. Wink at the
He's loving
camera.
the photographer.
Yeah, he is.
He's not taking photos. Is that a wink?
No, I was
You're just
holding it so
blinking.
we could take
You're
a
just blinking, brother. But we've also got to touch on United. Baller
Yes.
United.
Fucking
Come on,
biggest
the boys.
coincidence you probably won't know. So obviously you work with AngryGinge, but his assistant or his like coach is
Sam Cox. Yeah,
He was the manager of Oxford City, literally just before I turned up at Oxford City.
yeah.
And so I'm talking to guys who are working for the club, like, oh, Sam was this nice guy. Sam, what's happened with Sam? Like, I'm hearing loads about him.
Sam is incredible.
This is
Like,
what I've heard.
I mean, he is a good guy. I mean, I've known him for a little while. We met at a couple of charity matches and whatnot. Bumped into him on the draft night at Baller League. Didn't realize he was coaching until we got there, and I was like, "You're with Ginge." I was like, "Man, obviously I know Ginge." I was saying hello to Ginger. He was there. I was like, "It's crazy. What a small world. Like, how are you here?" And then we just started getting talking. He let us know about a training session that United were doing. He was like, "Come down and grab some photos if you want," sort of thing. And I just sort of asked him. I was like, "Who's running the United page?" And he was like, "I am. Like, I've started it. I'm running it." They were only on 200 followers then, and I was like, "Give it to me. I'll take it over and I'll run it for you." And he just take it. Like
Wow.
was that Ginger or Sam? Sorry.
that was Sam.
That was Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
How
I know.
hands-on is Ginger with
I was gonna
stuff?
say, okay.
He does a lot with the team planning. So when it comes to like picking a squad and stuff like that, he'll do a lot of that. Like he's very hands-on with that sort of stuff. When it comes to like the media side of things and that, he's not really he's just there for the cameras
Are
on the
there
game night.
are there like training sessions, and how often are they happening for these teams?
We are so I think John Terry actually had 2 sessions last week because the boys lost and
Yeah. I guess they wanted
26ers
to
aren't doing quite
buck up.
any good at the minute basically. They
When he
don't-
called his team the 26ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Love it.
yeah,
My
it was
guy.
brilliant.
Yeah.
What a
Love
full
you,
kick
JT.
wanker. Fuck me.
That was an awkward one on Monday
He
as well
would
because
slap you.
Oh, he would. Mate, fucking Tennessee would slap me up. I fucking it's like.
Tennessee would
I was
slap
trying to
me
think of
up.
someone. I was trying to think of
That's
a good
such
example.
a random person to use. She's just had a kid, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Exactly. She'd still fuck me up, mate.
to be fair, it's
Oh
more of
my
a strength
God.
for you though.
Yeah,
It's
that's
different
true.
strength that, but
Yeah, she's got mother's strength now.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
She's
She beat the
evolved.
shit out of me. Fucking hell.
yeah, that was a game I was conflicted about because you've got Ginger I'm working with, and then you got John Terry, who's
John Terry.
literally my number one hero
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like I'd say it maybe number 2. I'd put Frank Lampard
I'd put Frank
ahead
Lampard
of
number
Yeah,
one.
I
Yeah,
put
yeah,
Frank
yeah.
over.
Frank, John, then
Yeah.
Drogba.
Yeah.
That's my top 3.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I
Definitely my
mean-
top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank.
It was
Drogba.
so I was
Frank,
definitely
John,
split,
Drogba.
but
Yeah.
okay.
Would you
Would you-
consider?
so-
Would you
so you
consider a
met JT now?
non-Chelsea
Yeah,
player?
yeah.
though?
Yeah,
Oh.
you met JT,
I
bro.
met JT.
I'm so jealous.
I've also met Joe Cole as well, another Chelsea legend.
Oh,
What a
I'd
man.
love to meet Joe Cole.
He
Joe
seems like
Cole.
a sound bloke
Yeah.
as
Joe
well.
Cole, honestly, I can't. Like, I met him. So I was with Big John GK for the Soccer Age shoot.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. I mean, absolutely unreal. And obviously, Joe Cole was there doing his bits and bobs for Soccer Aid. And we had a good little chat about the state of Chelsea because this was last season. It was an
Yeah.
absolute mess.
Well, still is.
And we were both in the same headspace with what
Yeah.
the club needs. And
Yeah.
we were both like, literally, like, that's exactly where my head's at.
Yeah.
And we had a good little chat. And then I met him at another charity event called Goals for Gosh. It was like they did a 6-a-side thing at Ballers Dome. And I met him again there. And it was weird having a Chelsea legend that I grew up watching come up to me, and I went. Well, to be fair, I went over to him. But it was the reaction when I went over. It was the hand and how are you doing, lad? It's good to see you, mate. And I was like, he remembered me, and I was like, no, I was like, I'm literally there, like shaking like a leaf. I'm like, college, just remembered who I am. And again, the same with John Terry.
That's insane.
I met him at the draft night. I had a conversation with him on week 1, and then yesterday we bumped into him in the changing room. And like, having a bit of banter because obviously I'm with United. He's coaching 26ers.
Yeah.
And same thing. It was like, oh, good seeing you again, mate. And I was like, the fact that you've even acknowledged me to any extent. You don't need to remember my name. Just the fact that you can remember my face. Oh shit, I remember you, bro. Like honestly, my heart. Even talking about it now, like bro, like
you know how hard it is remembering someone's name as well. Fucking, I can't remember some of the guys we work with's names. Let alone fucking legends, bro. It's so hard. So it's something like a legend.
It's just honestly, man. It's one of those things where, like, even to tell my dad that sort of thing, like, oh my god, Joe Cole or John Terry remembered me. Like, it's crazy.
I think my dad will say I've made it if I do that.
Yeah, my dad's trying to say
proud
that.
of you as he's ever gonna be.
Although my mum now keeps on saying I can't say anything about the podcast anymore because he got 2 jobs from it. So
yeah, I was gonna say.
What's your like footballing icon? Like number one football? Is it Lampard? Like number one footballing icon?
What job was that?
Of all time, I would have to say, Frank Lampard. I mean,
what's yours of all time? Like, just say number one icon. Yeah, the one
Lampard.
that like.
Lampard.
Mine's the only one. The different answer.
Hazard.
No.
Zola.
See, that would have been my second answer.
It's
was
not
Hazard.
a Chelsea player. It's my first like player that got me to love football, the sport.
Ooh, can we try and guess?
No.
Oh, we're talking about like a player who's got you into football like that.
Yeah,
like
Kaka.
No.
Oh.
See, for me,
Is
it
it
would have
English?
been.
It's a Brazilian.
For me, it would have been Zola. Then I'll change
Wayne?
my answer to Zola.
Wayne?
No, not Wayne. It was David Beckham.
It better not be fucking Harry.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
that makes sense.
That's a very good shout.
And,
Now.
like, that was the one.
Essex boy.
I mean,
Like,
He's
growing up on the other
more
side of the
a celebrity than a footballer.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Though,
Growing up on the other side of the world, Beckham's name was always the one that's like talked about.
especially in Asia as well.
Especially in Asia, like Beckham's the one.
Big.
He's
he
probably
came to Singapore.
the
He has
main.
affiliations of different companies in Singapore. He comes to Singapore all the time.
Yeah.
And I know one of my friends.
Again, he's a
bumped into Beckham
businessman.
on like a back road. Beckham was just leaving a building, like it was just him and like some security. And my friend was just walking by. He saw from far. He's like, "Yo, that looks like Beckham." Went up there. It's like, "Yo, David," and David just chat to him, took a photo and everything. I'm like, he put on his story, right, my friend, and I'm like, bro, there's no way you just met David. I get goosebumps talking about him. I'm like, bro, I met David Beckham, bro. I think I'll cry. Like, I don't know, like this guy got me to love the sport I am.
I couldn't imagine how
him.
I'd be meeting David.
That's
Beckham.
fucking mad.
Because he's the player that's like he's evolved way beyond football.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not a footballer.
Like, that's
Way
what,
beyond.
exactly, I
Way
like
more
what you
than
said.
that,
He's
yeah.
not a footballer.
Yeah,
he's a
way more than that.
celebrity.
He's a celebrity.
But
he was one of the
he was
first
still
as
like
well.
one of the best ever.
Yeah,
which is
and
mental.
I think
Crazy.
I think
Cross.
he gets underrated a lot. I think
Because
because
he's a
Roy
celebrity.
Keane and Paul Scholes, but one of them said people don't rate Beckham the way he should be rated because he's a lot better player than people say. He's just like pretty boy.
And
He
again,
was
I think
way better of a
I
player
think a
than
lot of that is based on Alex Ferguson as well and the way that he treated him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Fergie was a huge fan of him as a player, but as a person, he wasn't a fan.
He
of
doesn't
his.
like celebrities.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
again, we're being honest, Beckham was bigger than United. Beckham was so much bigger than United. I mean, like,
at the time.
I'll agree with that.
honestly, Beckham could have left the club, and most of the fans would have left with him.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Joined with his relationship with fucking Posh
Victoria
Spice,
Beckham,
like
yeah.
Victoria,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
it
like a
was-
duel.
It's
It's
a
like
match
boom.
made
Yeah.
perfectly. Yeah.
Like
100%.
the most genius. Like
It
it's
is
crazy.
marketing, yeah.
Oh, and although like it's crazy marketing, but it's also like true. Like they actually like love each other, and it happened. And it's like
Has there been
that's
any
insane.
cheating scandals between the two of them?
Yeah,
Sorry?
it
Yeah, I
was
was
massive
gonna
one.
say.
There was a scandal. Yeah, there was.
Who
Who
was
was
which
it?
one it was?
I thought it was bullshit in the end, though. I didn't think it was real.
It was given bullshit.
Who was it with? Why do I think it was like
recently
a big
heard
big
about this.
American name? It was
I
on
recently heard of
the documentary he did.
I remember.
I
I
didn't
can't
watch
think of the
the
name.
But
doc.
like apparently it wasn't true.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't true.
Yeah, again, they're going to claim on the documentary it weren't true. Again,
Yeah.
what happened
I
behind
don't think
closed
it
doors, what happened. But
Hey, we'll see.
He doesn't seem the kind of guy who would, if I'm being honest. But that's just me.
what, at 18, 19,
Yeah,
when you got all of that money,
all that fame.
And you look
maybe
like that?
pre-marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about mid-marriage.
No. This was like early.
Early,
This could have been the
maybe.
99
Yeah.
season.
Oh shit! Yeah, well,
It could have been a
doors.
pre-season.
mate, on the back of a 99 season, you could do anything.
That's
But-
what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly. That's
That-
what I mean.
that-
On the
that-
back of
that's
that.
what I
on the
mean.
back of that, you could
That's-
do fuck.
that's
Because it's
my
end of
point.
May, so like the rest of it, oh
That
mate.
summer, fucking oh.
But unfortunately, that is everything we have time for today.
Oh, man, I
No,
hate
there's
that.
so much.
I hate that.
But it's fine. Do you know what? It's fine because you come back for Black and Blue. We just do another one.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
do it.
right.
We do one every. Do you want to do one every week?
We can do one every week,
The
bro.
Blue podcast every week, yeah?
Fucking.
Yeah, I love that.
The Conzi edition.
Conzi podcast.
But you guys, I think Black and Blue show will already be out, maybe a couple times by the time this comes out. Make sure you're checking it out. All things WWE, UFC, boxing. We've got game show. What's it called again, Dan?
We've got split decision where we predict our results for the following week. And then we've got the game show part. We don't really have a name, but it might just be linked.
What's the
in.
split
What is
decision?
it about
Split
game
decision
show?
is
It
the
could
whole
be,
having
thing.
a
it could be
name.
the whole
Whole thing,
segment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Conzi as well, obviously.
Yeah.
Check us all out on our socials, all linked down below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys.